have a question for you today. What do I have here with me? A flashlight. What do I need to put in this flashlight for it to work? Batteries. So this one's got batteries, so it shines nice and bright. But what if this was the only source of light I was going to have for like a whole week, or maybe even longer? What might happen eventually if I left this flashlight on for a really long time? It will die. The batteries will die. So what do I need to have on hand to make sure that that doesn't happen? Yeah, but what if the batteries die, what do I need then? More batteries. More batteries so that we'd be prepared, right? So I brought lots of batteries with me today so that if we had to leave this flashlight on for a long time, we would be prepared. So when our batteries die, we would have new ones that we could put in there. So this reminds me of our Bible story today. In our Bible story today, there were 10 bridesmaids, and they were going to meet the groom. And it was going to get dark on their journey, so they all brought lamps. Now, back in the old days, when you had a lamp, it didn't run on batteries, it had oil. And so 5 of the bridesmaids were pretty smart, and they brought extra oil with them, so their lamps wouldn't go out. But the other 5 didn't. And as they walked along on their way, it started to get dark, and then it got late, and they got very tired. So they fell asleep. And when they woke up, those bridesmaids who didn't bring any extra oil, guess what? Would you think their lamps were on or off? They were off. Yeah, they were off. But what about the bridesmaids who remembered to bring extra oil? What about their lamps? Do you think they were on or off? On. They were on. So when the groom came, he could see the ones who had their lamps on. But the ones who had their lamps off, he couldn't find them. So the ones who had their lamps on got to go to the party, and the ones that didn't get to go. That's kind of sad, huh? If you don't have your lamp on, you didn't get to go to the party. So we are kind of like the bridesmaids, and the groom is like Jesus. And if we want Jesus to be able to know us and find us, we have to have our light on, right? Have you ever heard the song, This Little Light of Mine? Do you know that song? Yeah. So we have to shine our lights for Jesus. And we have to be prepared for him to come and always have our light shining. So how can we always have our light shining? We don't run on batteries, do we? You run on batteries? No? I wish I ran on batteries. I could just put some new ones in now and then. That'd be really cool. But we don't run on batteries. So for us to keep our light shining all the time, we have to come to church so we can learn more about Jesus and read our Bibles and pray and always have Jesus in our heart and show his love to other people. And that's how we can have our lamps on all the time and be prepared so that when Jesus comes, we'll be ready. Is that cool? So we're going to thank God today for giving us his light, and we're going to ask him to help us shine it really bright so that everybody can see his love, okay? You ready to pray? Dear God, thank you for the light of Jesus. Help us to show others his love by shining our light so bright. Amen.
All right.